Well, the Carl Chevrolet Dirt Trucks make their first ever appearance here at the Boone Speedway. And Bret, you took an adapter to this track like you'd been on it all season long.
Well, it felt pretty good. You know, for some reason, we seem to do well on the short tracks. Marshalltown, we adapt well, and obviously this was working tonight.
Tell you what, you guys are not for heat races. And between the two heat races and the feature, you guys put on, hands down, great show. I know a little beating, a little banging. Kind of reminds me of an old Craftsman truck race when they were beating and banging. But, you and Brad kind of laid the wood to each other. And I know Clark was back there working. But all in all, I know the fans enjoyed the trucks. And, I'm glad we got you guys coming back again.
Yeah, and we're really looking forward to it. And, obviously I only got to see part of the race, but I imagine it was worth the ticket right there, seeing the race we put on.
Tell you what, I know you guys usually run down the fairgrounds here, but like we said, we'll have you here back up on the 24th. And, neat class. Maybe tell somebody who doesn't know a little bit about the trucks and what they are, a little bit about them.
Well, what they are, basically, they're on a metric chassis, kind of like a stock car. They don't have the setback, but one thing that's good, you can't get your motor claimed, but the restrictor is you have to run a 500 two-barrel carburetor. So, that carburetor can only feed so much, so it's quite a restriction.
I tell you, congratulations. I know you got a big, great sponsor. Why don't we give your sponsors a plug tonight? Of course, always great things down at Carl Chevrolet, Carl Performance. Of course, the Midwest or the nation's leading pre-owned, certified, and new car dealer there right here in Iowa. I mean, that's got to feel good knowing that between yourself and your dad, you've built a facility that has put yourselves in. Everybody knows that the Midwest is where you go.
Yeah, and Carl has quite a passion for racing. He always has, and recently getting the performance shop going, and that's where his heart's at, is racing and selling cars.
So he kind of goes to the race shop, and you got to run the dealership?
No, he's still there helping run it.
Well, Bret, congratulations. Great to have you. Hey, maybe we'll do this again in a couple weeks.
Hope so. Thank you.
Bret Moyer picking up tonight's Carl Chevrolet Dirt Truck feature win here at the Boone Speedway.